This is a day in the life of a Japanese firefighter. This is Soshi, a 22-year-old firefighter in Tokyo, and he's just waking up to start his day. So this may look like a regular Japanese apartment, but it's known as Tanshin Taiki Shukusha in Japanese, which directly translated means a single waiting dormitory, as it's provided by the fire department. In an emergency situation such as a large natural disaster, it makes it easy for the firefighters living here to quickly gather and help with any efforts. Do all firefighters live in this type of facility?
消防学校から消防署に配属された若手の職員はほとんど最初はこの寮に入っています。
Soshi usually eats breakfast at home, making sure he fuels up before his shift. I guess that chocolate spread on his toast gets him up for the day ahead. Like most Japanese salarymen, he also wears a suit to work, even though his office commute is only a 10-minute walk away. Soshi is in his 4th year as a shouboshi, in English, a firefighter. After high school in Hiroshima, he studied for the firefighter exam for 1 year while working at a yakitori restaurant. After passing, he relocated to Tokyo. I am back with another day in the life, and this one is going to be a special one because we're doing a full 24 hours. Soshi should be coming around the corner right now, so let's see how he's doing this morning. Good morning!
おはようございます。
Did you sleep well last night?
はい、10時には布団に入りました。しっかり前日に寝とかないと夜災害があった時に力が出ないので早く寝るようにしてます。
And this is Soshi's office, the Johto Fire Station, Tokyo Tsunamachi branch. In Tokyo, there are a total of 303 fire stations covering the entire area, with about 18,600 firefighters at the ready. Although the fire station has an elevator, it's fairly standard for Japanese firefighters to use the stairs throughout the day. Soshi, what's that?
これは階級章といって自分の身分を表す印になってます。
In Japan, firefighters have 10 different ranks. Badges have different numbers of stars and stripes. All firefighters like Soshi start at the first rank, 1 star and 1 stripe. To earn a promotion to the next rank, the department will review Soshi's performance and test results after around 4 years. So he's almost there. And to become a firefighter in Tokyo, applicants must pass an exhaustive fire department recruitment examination that's held only once a year, which includes both a written and physical exam. Each year, there are only a limited number of positions, so becoming a Japanese firefighter is highly competitive. Last year, only 1 out of 14 applicants, about 7%, were able to pass the full exam. Soshi, what are you doing now?
省から発出されている書類があるので、それを確認してます。
Apparently, every day headquarters sends documents to all the firefighters, so one of his first tasks in the morning is to read through all of the material. What are you doing right now?
そろそろ大交代なので、それに向けて自分の防火衣を出してます。
In Japan, the firefighters work a 24-hour shift and it officially commences at a large meeting called Daikotai. The previous day's shift lines up on one side while the incoming shift lines up on another. During the meeting, the previous team will inform the incoming shift all of the details for any incidents during their shift, such as locations, how many times they were sent out, and any other important matters. This is one of the most critical points of the day, as all of the information must be transferred accurately. In case there's an event or disaster, the firefighters must always act quickly and safely based on the information they have. So right now they're doing all of their morning checks. They have to do this to make sure that all of the equipment is working properly, as well as making sure that all of the vehicles are working properly. Oh, Soshi's putting on his bokai, aka bunker gear. As part of his own morning inspection, Soshi must fully try on his gear to ensure that every piece is working properly. Literally, his life depends on it. After verifying his equipment, the team must work together to inspect the fire truck. Everything is checked from the lights all the way down to each door compartment opening smoothly, because in an emergency situation, every second counts. Next, the team inspects their firefighting equipment to ensure that it's also in working order. The check for each individual piece of equipment is methodical, and the entire process must be committed to the firefighter's memory. Well, it looks like they're finishing up right now. That was a pretty comprehensive check. Let's see what's next. And now it looks like they're doing their morning stretches. Then they're all doing it all in one motion, which is pretty cool. Oh, and look, it's Soshi leading the group. So after stretches, they quickly gear back up, this time inspecting each other's gear. After this, the team continues on with their daily firefighting training. What are you doing right now?
これから訓練でホースを使いますので、その準備をしています。
So rolling removes all the air bubbles, and folding it as such is just the most efficient way to start before it gets extended out during the live drill. Apparently, the kanji character on the hose identifies the fire station. Useful in real-life fire situations, as there could be more than 10 different fire trucks involved. That's a lot of hose. Oh, it looks like they're just about to start. So Japanese firefighters are trained to get ready in under 60 seconds, full gear, plus verifying the incident destination and route on a map. That's so fast! In today's drill, Soshi and his team are simulating the rescue of a person on the second floor of a burning building. Every day, the firefighters must drill different situations in order to be prepared for whatever future incident or disaster may happen.
あなたはしごに乗り移れますか？はい、乗り移れます。わかりました。じゃあゆっくりでいいので、このはしごに乗り移ってください。
In Soshi's first call as a firefighter, he had to help rescue a person who fell down from a high location. But being his first time, his hands were shaking so badly he couldn't perform. Luckily, with the support and encouragement from his team, in addition to hard work on these type of training drills, he was able to overcome the nervousness he had on his first outing. He now operates with confidence. In an actual fire, the entire room is usually engulfed with black smoke and likely visibility close to zero. So firefighters are trained to kick their legs out to check their surroundings. Oh, they found him! Once the person is evacuated from inside of the building, the team must get the person down to the ground level. If that person is unable to make it down on their own, the team is trained to secure the person via ropes and lower them down safely. Wow, that was intense. I could only imagine what a real fire would be like. That looks heavy. How much does all of your gear weigh?
呼吸器と防火衣合わせて全部でプラス20キロぐらいになります。今訓練で呼吸器のボンベ吸っちゃったので、新しいボンベに付け替えるところです。
Although Soshi just completed an exhausting fire drill, him and his team must be diligent and ready their gear right after the training. Again, in case they're called out to a real fire.
本日合格管理者の講習の受付ということで。
In Japan, firefighters not only fight fires and go out on emergency calls, but they also assist local residents with permits and safety fire-related matters. This resident is here to register for a fire safety seminar. Soshi helps the resident complete the forms, but he's still relatively new and learning the ropes. So when he's unsure about something, he checks with his superiors on proper procedures. Do firefighters have a specific job in the office?
自分は予防担当という担当なんですけど、もう一人いますので、2人で協力して受付をやってます。
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございました。
So it looks like Soshi's gonna be tied up for a little bit. So while he's doing that, let's go explore this place. Just behind me right here, it looks like their training room. They have some weights, they have a bench, they have a pull-up bar, dip bar, and it looks like they have a squatting rack as well. The fire truck looks a little bit lonely. I've always been curious to see what's hidden behind those compartment doors. Alright, first let's see what's in this one. Oh wow, can you see that? That's the searchlight system Soshi was inspecting earlier, used in smoky, blacked out conditions. Not so interesting here. Nice, more hose, plus ropes and an AED. A fire hydrant pipe attachment used when the fire truck can't enter a place. Extra boots? Okay, that's this side. Let's see the other side. Cool, a foam sprayer when water isn't enough, or I guess if they're throwing a party. Some extra tanks. Oh, what are those orange plates? Nice, I see what they did here. Damn, seems pretty organized to me. Oh, look behind me, it says emergency equipment storage. Let's check what's inside. Wow, I didn't expect them to have all of this cool stuff in here. Looks like they have spare oxygen tanks, a whole bunch of ropes, a stretcher. Oh wow, even a hydraulic powered cutter to cut through metal. Looks like there's a real fire going on right now, so we had to stop. Alright, so they just got back from the fire. Apparently there was no actual fire. Let's see what happened. Soshi, what happened?
マンションの6階の部屋がコンセントが燃えちゃった火災だったんですけど、怪我人もなくて、はい。
Interestingly, the number one cause of fires in Japan is smoking, and the second, arson. So what now?
今から着替えをするところです。訓練よくやるんで、1日に3、4回は着替えることがあります。
Yay! Finally, lunchtime!
いただきます。
It looks like he's having yurinchi fried chicken, fried rice, chige soup, and yogurt. Soshi, do you always buy lunch at the konbini?
コンビニで買ってくる日もあれば自分でおむすびとか作って持ってくる日もあります。
So he used to be able to have lunch with his colleagues, but because of COVID, everyone needs to sit apart from each other during meals. After lunch, he has a meeting to go over the afternoon tasks and discuss other important matters. Oh, that's the head of the fire station. It's typical in a traditional Japanese office for the most senior person to sit at the head of the office like this, with their desk slightly separated from the main island of desks. Nice, time to take a ride. So Soshi is an official driver for one of the two types of fire trucks at the station, the Sosuisha fire truck. There are several types in Japan, even larger, but because many roads in Tokyo are narrow, these trucks are sized to maneuver safely and quickly through Tokyo streets. The Sosuisha truck usually arrives second on the scene, parking next to the fire hydrant, and pumping water to the Senkosha truck, arriving first and parked closest to the fire. What are you doing right now?
これは水利調査といって、消火栓から、水がちゃんと出るかどうかというのを、検査する。
In Japanese, it's called suirichosa. The firefighters inspect fire hydrants in the area 2 to 3 times a month to ensure it's working properly. Also, the manhole covers sometimes get stuck due to constant car and people traffic. So the inspection confirms that it's easily accessible during an emergency. Is this one working okay?
はい、水も出て、錆もないので、しっかり使えると思います。
Oh, they're back now. Soshi, what are you doing now?
そうですね、今から救急の訓練を少しやりたいと思います。
よし、体から離れてください。周囲の状況、よし、通電します。
Firefighters must also be well versed in life-saving techniques during an emergency. Today, Soshi and his teammates are drilling CPR and AED procedures. It really seems like Japanese firefighters don't waste a minute of their day. Why are you using that phone?
はい、これは東京消防庁の公式アプリというもので、こちらに今の心臓マッサージをやった時のリズムの音が入ってますので、これを元に訓練していました。都民の皆さんに見ていただいても分かるような動画をアプリで上げていますので、ぜひ見ていただけたらなと思います。
So they even have an official YouTube channel with useful videos for first aid and fire prevention.
48、49、ラスト50。
Oh, he's working out now. During quieter times of the day, firefighters can use the time to rest or work on strength and conditioning. Despite all the activities today, Soshi and his teammates still have enough energy to train. Amazing. So what now?
これから夜ご飯になります。
So what's on today's menu?
今日は鶏の
トマト煮
In a Japanese fire station, dinner and breakfast is usually prepared by the team so everyone can share the same meal together, family style. And considering that the team live and work 24-hour shifts so closely together, it's not a stretch for them to see each other more than just a team, but like an actual family. After dinner, Soshi and the other firefighters perform another fire truck inspection, focusing on all of the lights as it's easier to do this in the evening. So the fire department generally rotates between 3 groups for the 24-hour shifts. Each group has about 12 members, firefighters and paramedics included. Depending on the size of the incident, the entire group may be called to the scene. Afterwards, all the firefighters get together for another meeting. What are you doing now?
今は地図を見ながらもう1秒でも早く現場に行けるように、ここが燃えたらこの最短ルートで行くっていう道を勉強してます。
Although Soshi is on call during the entire shift, between now and when he takes his rest at night, he has several hours of downtime. In addition to studying, he also does regular chores like washing and hanging laundry. Does everyone do laundry here?
はい、みんなこの2台で洗濯を回して畳む時はもう誰のでも関係なくできてたものは気づいた人が畳むようにしてます。
Soshi also makes use of his time by asking more seasoned teammates about specific firefighting and life-saving techniques. It's all part of the senpai-kohai relationship in Japan. The evenings really allow Soshi to take in all the things he learned throughout the day, as well as focus and hone specific firefighting skills. So what was it like to become a firefighter?
一番最初に困っている人のところの現場に行ってその人を助けられた時っていうのは日頃から訓練やっててよかったなって思うしすごいやりがいがあります。
Soshi takes a quick shower just before he takes his rest at night. Well, the day isn't done yet, but hopefully he can get a few hours of rest. Good morning, y'all. It's another early morning, but Soshi should be waking up soon, so let's go check on him now. Good morning. How was last night?
昨日の夜は火災の誤報が1件ありました。
First thing in the morning, all the firefighters clean the fire station, and it's Soshi's responsibility to clean the bathroom today. In Japan, it's also common for traditional Japanese companies to have their employees clean the office instead of hiring an outside cleaning service. There are many reasons for this, but building team cooperation and encouraging employees to respect the workplace are some of my favorites. Do you clean the truck every day?
そうですね、この後次の部に申し送りますので、ちゃんときれいにしてから次の部に申し送るようにしてます。
Nice. The breakfast this morning is udon. Soshi's 24-hour shift is almost over and he seems a little bit more relaxed. Right before the Daikotai, he has a quick meeting with the team to review what information they need to share with the next shift. Alright, so that's it. Soshi is switching shifts right now, and that is a day in the life of a Japanese firefighter. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. If you guys like this video, help me out and hit that like button. If you guys want to help support the channel, obviously, check out the Tokyo merch. And if you guys want to see what I'm doing on the daily, check out my Instagram account. If you guys want to see more videos like this, I have more to come, so hit that subscribe button and the bell button, and catch you guys in the next one.